I know, kitty. I took your spot. I took your spot. My cat's mad I took her spot. She doesn't like it. She was sitting in my spot, and so I had to move her so I could sit in my spot. And she's not happy with me now. She's going to tell me about it here in a minute. Let's see. Simone. Hi, how are you? Howdy, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to share the video. Let's see. All right, share the video. Hi, 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 hi. Just waiting on a few people to get on before we get started. Hi, hi, hi. How's everybody today? How are you guys today? Hi, Lexi. I'm sorry I forgot to say thank you again yesterday after the live. Lexi is one of my moderators. And I always forget, not always, but most of the time I feel like I'm forgetting to say thank you for moderating. So thank you so much. Hey, Guinness Girl. Hey, WCRKD. I don't know what that stands for. Maybe you can tell me. Because again, I did it again yesterday with Jersey. I've been calling her Jersey. It's Jersey. Oh my God. Only on for a bit. Have an appointment at 2. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I had to leave because of a call. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, hello. People are important to like save lives, you know. Hey, Jeep Girl. Hey, Robin. It's important to save lives, you guys. Lexi's got to save lives, you know, with her wee-woo bus. Wee-woo, wee-woo. Wendy. Okay. Hi, Wendy. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. I think I like this angle a little better because I can read better. I can read the comments better. So, okay, last night we recorded a little bit more of my podcast. Well, the rest of it, not a little bit more. We recorded the rest of it, and I was a little shaky to begin with. It's very odd to not have somebody to talk to in an interview, because the interview thing was like super easy, but whenever you're talking, like just talking to yourself, like that is weird. You know what I mean? Like just talking to yourself. And basically my first pilot will be about me. You know, it'll be about my history and like, so people know who I am, because I mean, let's be real. I mean, not everybody in the podcast world is going to know me. So I had to kind of give a little background on myself, which a lot of you probably already know. If you've come to my lives, you know. So if you listen to it, the first episode, you'll hear a lot of things you've already known. My second episode will definitely focus on food addiction. I am very excited to talk about that and more in depth, and how I have, I don't want to ever say I overcame food addiction. I don't want to ever say that, because I don't think it's something I'm ever going to overcome. I just don't feel that way. I just don't see how I can overcome it. It's always there. It's always looming. My sister Robin is here right now, and her husband has been posting on Facebook stuff he's making. I guess yesterday he made some like pumpkin something muffins, pumpkin spice muffins with some crumbly stuff on top. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to die. And then today he posted that he was making something else, pumpkin pie. I don't know, Robin, you tell us. And I texted her and I was like, you need to control your husband. Like I said, he's stirring up my food addiction. Like I really want that. I want all of those things that he's making. I really need. I want it. And you know, you guys, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Last fall, I was so afraid. I was terrified because pumpkin spice everything. I'm basic white lady. And I like all things pumpkin spice. And I mean Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, anything that says pumpkin spice on it, I want it, like in me, like, and, yes, okay, yesterday was cinnamon crumb, yesterday was cinnamon crumb muffins, today it's pumpkin bread. Oh my God. You talk to yourself, you're really weird. No, I don't, I talk to myself, you just don't answer yourself, like, that's okay. Talk to yourself, just don't answer yourself. But at the same time, I was trying to keep it real, like myself last night in the podcast. I was trying to keep it real. I was trying to keep it like, you guys know, like this. And I was outside. I was talking to my sister Robin. I was trying to tell her this is how I pump myself up. Like, there's this one song I listen to, and I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is, but there's this song I listen to. It's a rap song. It's Kanye West and Jay-Z. And if you know rap and you know Kanye West and Jay-Z, you can go and look it up yourself. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. And that song pumps me up. It pumps me up. And so I was like outside with my headphones on, and I'm like, I was like just doing it. And so I'm like, I messaged her. I was like, this is a song that pumps me up. So I was like pumping myself up before the podcast so that I could be like how I am with you guys, So yeah, I thank you so much, Mrs. Pep. I can't wait for you guys to listen to it too. I cannot wait till it's out there. Next week we are interviewing, I keep saying we. I say we a lot. And last night, y'all, I kept saying I was so like, stop saying you're dumb. Stop saying that. It's it just was, I didn't like that. And so I've got to really work on not saying It's a crutch word for me. And see, I said it again because I'm reading a comment. That's what it is. And also, I learned something about myself when I take notes, because what I did was I had it's called a rundown. And what you do is you just kind of write down what you're going to talk about. Well, I wrote it in like paragraph sentences. That's just not going to work for me, because then I'm constantly reading what I wrote down. So I need to have like one word so that I'm like, oh yeah, don't forget to hit on that topic, or don't forget to hit on, say, that story or whatever, So this is a learning experience, you guys. I've never done this before. The interview went off without a hitch, but yesterday I was just like, oh my gosh, I've got it. I'm learning. I'm just learning how to do this. Oh no, Jeep girl, dealing with a sick boy today, runny nose. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you for sharing the live, Lexi. Hey, Hazelnuts Mama. Hey. I get on my own nerves when I watch my TikToks because I say all the time. Yeah, we've got to, whenever we are doing our TikToks, we've got to engage with the audience and get them within the first, I'm not kidding, you have like 5 seconds to get somebody's attention. That is it. And it is quite daunting to do that, because you're trying to figure out how you're going to get them. Recently, my videos have been getting very low views, and I don't know why, what's going on, but I don't know. I just roll with the punches. I roll with the punches, and then all of a sudden something will take off. Like, there was one day where I had 5 videos that took off. It had like 20 or 10, 15, 20,000 views on it. And then the next day I have like 100 views. So I don't know. It is very weird how TikTok works. But yeah, I got to do bullet points. And that will really help when it comes to my podcast, because I'm talking to myself. My husband's sitting right next to me, so he's like sitting on this side of me, and so I found myself sitting like this, staring at out the window, because I was afraid to see his reactions. Because let's be honest, he's not a woman. He doesn't know my inner feelings. I don't want to see his reactions to my feelings on certain things, you know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know, it was just hard. Thank you so much, Wendy. Thank you. Yeah, big boys do need mama too. That's right. Your views are super low too. Yeah, it's so weird. It is so weird right now. I don't know. I don't care. It's fine, because when I make TikToks, you guys, the way I have them set up and the way I have it in my head is, if one of the people that saw it, it helps them somehow, then that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Put your pictures on the wall and talk to us. Yeah, put y'all's pictures. Yes. Lexi, I thought about that too. Is like having you, like calling you on Messenger or something and putting you on video and just letting you sit there. Can you just sit there and like, just sit there? And you don't have to say anything, but if you'll just sit there and I can like look at you and like... But yes, that's probably what I need to do. I even asked my husband, I was like, can I just set up a TikTok live? I'll just set the live up when we're making the podcast. But he's like, no, because then you're giving away all the content that you're talking about before you even put it on Spotify. And I was like, yeah, that's true, You would do that for me? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, you're at home recovering. Yes, 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 yes. I need somebody. Like maybe every week we take turns. Who's gonna be the person this week that Shelly stares at? I even asked my husband, I said, can you, because when we did the Zoom call, he had about a 32-inch TV right in front of me with a camera. And y'all, this camera is amazing. And you guys saw the video I made as a teaser. I made the video. Y'all, I looked awesome. And I kept saying that over and over. I told my husband, I said, that's a badass camera. I look awesome. And he goes, okay, don't be getting a big head now. And I was like, now? I was like, I need that on all the time because I like how I looked. I liked, I liked everything about it. It was awesome. So yes, 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 yes. How are you still starting at 12? Yeah, I try to get on just a little bit earlier, Jude, sometimes. 12:30 is normally the start time. But sometimes I'll get on early just because I'm done doing whatever I need to do. And I mean a little bit early is like 12:20, you know what I mean, Central. So you're not going to miss out on a whole bunch right there. So it's probably easier to speak to us than just blanks. It is very weird to just speak into outer space and not have, there's just a microphone, and it was very odd to just tell your story to this microphone when I've got you guys here to I can interact with you. And I wish there was a way that I could do that somehow, interact, but that's not podcast. Podcast is, one person's perspective on the topic, and or maybe two people's perspective on a topic, and then I guess sometimes more. But the way this is set up is it is my monologue and whatever I think in an interview. That's the way this podcast is set up. I don't really know if I would like a co-host, and if I did, what kind of co-host would I like? My husband's not really, because I want it to be funny too. I really want funny commercials. Have y'all ever listened to, Russ Martin passed away last year, but he was an awesome DJ on the radio, and he always had skits, and he was so freaking funny. And I loved his skits. He would make fun of other DJs, like Kid Craddock. He would make fun of just people, on the radio. Not that I would do that, but, I just found it funny. I found it was, sarcastic humor. I like that kind of humor. So I was there was a point last night where he was like, well, how are we going to segue into this topic, on this topic? And I was like, why don't we have a funny commercial, a funny protein commercial? I could almost use, some of my TikToks almost, And he's like, no. And I'm like, I think that we need something like that. But I don't know. We'll see after this first podcast. We'll see how the pilot goes. And maybe I can convince him that I need commercials. And they're just going to be humorous commercials. Funny. Something funny, I just wish I could get in all my water for the day. Something that's related, related to weight loss surgery stuff, It's probably easier. Yeah. I love your ink. How did weight loss surgery affect them? Thank you, Studio 45 Tattoos. For me, it did not really affect them, because I did not have, I had some arms, but as you can see, it did not really affect them. This one's really well. This one's amazing. And then, it lost a little bit of color, but that's just over time. And then my raccoon, I think he still looks pretty good. My other ones are really old. These ones are 20 years old. So I can't really, these are 20 years old as well. So it's kind of, not this one. This one's more, I don't know, Robin, when did we get these? 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. So maybe about that time. So it's kind of hard. But yeah, I think mine fared very well. I put a lot of lotion on them every day. I lotion my whole body. So if you are somebody that has tattoos or considering getting tattoos or a tattoo artist, I would highly recommend you tell your clients that they need to lotion every day. Period. Any lotion, I don't care what it is. Once it's healed, of course, the proper protocols for healing tattoo. But once it's healed and can accept lotion of whatever kind the person likes, I lotion every day. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts. Lotion every morning, my whole body, and then moisturizing here. Yeah. He was funny. I loved Russ Martin, but I just like that kind of humor. Because like JD was his producer, sidekick, and he made fun of his producer all the time. I loved that. And I don't think that I can do that with my husband. My husband's the producer. I don't think that I can make fun of him. He did tell me though that if there's something that I say that he doesn't agree, like if he doesn't agree with, he's gonna bite it, like jump in and say something. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fine. But I said, that's fine. Just do not, you have no opinion. I told him, he said, you have no opinion on food addiction, sodas. Like, I immediately was like, sodas, you have nothing. Because, like, he's a soda drinker, y'all. It drives me insane. And y'all know that, like, I'm like, no sodas. Like, it's okay to have, like, a little bit every day. But, like, this man drinks soda. And I don't like that. I don't like it. It makes me nervous. For him, it makes me nervous. And so I'm just like, don't do it. And, yeah, only stumbled upon lives. Okay, yeah. Good. Hi, fat girl fabulous. Hi, how are you? You got vaccinated. Okay, good. Oh, get vaccinated. Yeah. Yeah, whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever floats your boat. I'm not here to talk about vaccinations, but thank you. Yeah. Test or my... Yes, your comments are posting, Mrs. Pep. Hey, Matthew, how are you? Hi. I love the Trash Panda. Thank you. I got it for my husband, actually. He's holding a Whataburger table tent. But yeah, I love raccoons. They dig in our trash all the time. I love them, and my husband hates them. And so when we go camping and stuff, we always run into raccoons, and he hates them. And like one time there was like 3 or 4 outside of our tent getting into our trash, and I'm not kidding. Y'all, I'm not playing around right now. I looked out there with the flashlight. It was like midnight, and I look out there with the flashlight, and they are sitting on their bums eating French fries. I'm not kidding. I'm pretty sure I saw them eating with the condiment. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw them dipping it in ketchup. Like, and they don't give a damn. Like, they're just like sitting there eating it, and they're like looking at you like, what are you gonna do about it? And what are we gonna do about it? Not a damn thing. That's what we're not gonna do about it. We're just gonna go back in our tent, zip it up, and go right back to sleep, because those raccoons are not there to mess around. Okay. So that's why I got it. Thank you. Good. How are you doing, Fat Girl Fabulous? I will, thanks. I go October 5th for my VSG. Yes. Awesome. Studio 45. Where are you at, Studio 45? Where's your tattoo? I'm assuming you're a tattoo studio, but where are you at? 1 week out, Dr. PA suggested an ab binder. Anyone have suggestions? Yeah. What did y'all use? I just used the cheapo things from like Walmart or Amazon, like girdle type of situation. I'm a cheap person, so I just got those things and ran with it. I even like those ones that have like the bicycle short type of attachment, because my thigh is rubbing, I didn't like that. So that's kind of the avenue I went through, but I just got the cheap ones from Walmart or off Amazon, because for me personally, I knew that those aren't things that I'm going to keep around forever. So I just, would throw them away, because honestly, you're going to be losing weight and it's not going to fit anyways. So that's my opinion. So you do what you want. But if anybody else has any ideas for Jude, let her know. Yeah. Oh, golly, that is so annoying. I'll go sit there and you can make fun of me. Okay. Yeah, I had this drink that I was sitting there drinking, and my husband was like, wait, you cannot have that during the interview. He's like, you can't have that drink while you're interviewing this lady. And I was like, yes, I can. I mean, I was nervous, I was super nervous, but it was fine. It turned out fine after everything. It turned out fine after everything. Once I got into the groove with the interview. But next week, I am so excited to interview Kayla from EOC. It'll be about her journey, not EOC. Unless she wants to talk about EOC, that's on her. But I want to talk to her about her journey. I mean, she's lost almost 200 pounds with sleeve. And so she is beautiful. She calls herself the Aussie Barbie. She is amazing. I just love that. Yes. I didn't use anything, nor was I told to. Oh, you're talking about a girdle binder, whatever you want to call them. They told me no binding for 6 months to avoid acid reflux. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, because remember, because if we're gonna wear binding up here, I mean, this is about where my pouch is, right about here, right below my breast, and so that makes sense too. I mean, because it's gonna be up here. Yeah, that would make sense. Idea for your transitions: really bad weight loss gimmicks like a circus mirror or trip to zero gravity room. What? Oh, on the podcast. I was like, how am I going to do that? Really bad weight loss gimmicks. Okay, like a circus mirror or trip to zero gravity room. Yes. Yeah, well, okay, so yesterday somebody brought up the fact about, we were talking about exes, and wouldn't it be funny, like for me, my exes are candy? And wouldn't it be funny if I walked into a room and all my exes are there, and I'm like, oh, Skittles, you're here. Oh, damn. Or like, Milky Way, you're here. Oh, damn, I didn't expect you to be here. And it's all like, I've got my husband and I'm like, like they're exes that you want back, type of situation or something. Not want back, but you still want them, type of situation. Oh my gosh. Heading out, we'll pass on. Yes, please tell Dr. Mateen. Tell Dr. Mateen. Take a screenshot of me right now and tell Dr. Mateen I said hey, and tell him, or just show him this live if I'm still live. And tell me, say, hey, Shelly Holland. Yes. Thank you. Good luck. Good luck, Guinness Girl. I'd really like to get a sweat binder. It's done wonders for a friend of mine with a sleeve. Yeah, I've seen people wearing those. And that's go. You go, girl. You go. All my exes live in Texas. Me too. Mine too, but that's because I live in Texas. I've never lived in any other state. Though my husband this morning found some job in New York. He's like, how would you feel about if we moved to New York? And I'm kind of like, man, I thought I was definitely a city girl, but I don't know how it'd be if I lived in New York. Holy moly. How would I be then? Would I be even more bleached blonde? Would I be even more, posh or what, Okay, so Mrs. Pep is going to post her binder video later, Jude. So follow her for sure. Mrs. Pep is hilarious. I love her. She's so funny. Hey, Nikki, how are you? I've been wondering where you were. I was going to message you on Instagram and be like, did I say something? Because I was afraid that, like, I made you upset. And then I'm an overthinker, y'all, just so you know real quick. I'm a real overthinker. And so the last thing I remember talking about when you were here, Nikki, was like when I was talking about that doctor's office I worked for. And you're like, stop talking about that. Stop. And I was like, oh my God, I really upset her. I was thinking I seriously, this is the things that goes on in Shelly Holland's head. I'm like, I'm such an overthinker. I think everything. Hey, what's your noodle? How are you? Welcome. Just super busy, change jobs at work. Okay, good. Well, you guys tell me if I ever say something that just like is weird, because I promise you, like, I do not ever want to offend anybody or say anything to anybody that makes them uncomfortable, or because you guys, I care about y'all. I really care about you guys. Good. How are you doing? Good. I really care about y'all, and I care about your feelings. I care about what you think. I don't want to people please you, but I do want you to know that, you guys are important to me. In training, and I don't remember anything about you. Oh, good. No, it was just talking about crazy doctor I worked for and the drug reps that were coming in. So that, we're not going to talk about that again, but that's the last thing I remember talking about to you or to everybody in here. And I remember talking about that, and you were like, no, which I understood later on. Hey, Brian, how are you? Y'all, Brian and I have a very special relationship. Brian tells me crazy stuff that I had no idea. Thank you so much, 8 Freckles. You look great. I had RNY 62821. Awesome. How are you doing? Brian tells me all sorts of stuff that I had no idea about him, y'all. He is awesome. What an awesome person. Thank you so much for entrusting me in all of that stuff. I don't know what I'm allowed to share here, but I'm just going to go on ahead, y'all. Brian's sent me this video. I'm sorry, Brian, but I have to tell these people this. This is awesome. Brian sends me this video and he's like, look what I found. And I'm like, okay, what is it? And I go and watch it, y'all. Brian was on the 700 Club. Like, I don't know how long ago, but like, I don't know, when he was young, 19 or 20. And I'm like, that is awesome. When I first saw it, I knew exactly, because my grandparents used to make us watch that. I mean, my great-grandparents, like the 700 Club was like on TV all the time. And so I was like, as soon as I saw the video, I knew immediately, like flashbacks of like my childhood came back to me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I knew it was 700 Club. And I'm sitting there watching it and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Y'all, his story is awesome. Thank you, Brian, for sharing that with me. That is amazing. That is just awesome. Thank you. Yes. Okay, so you lost 24 pounds so far. That's awesome. Good. Okay, so since, what'd you say, June 28th? Yeah, okay, so that's good. That's really good. Congratulations. Brian's doing good. Why does TikTok keep telling me say hi and connect with new viewers? What is that supposed to mean? Why does it tell me that? Does it say that to you guys? Does it like in the comments, does it say that after Mrs. Pep and before 8 freckles? It says say hi and connect with your viewers. Okay, I feel like I am, but I don't know what else to do. Who's Pat? How come I don't know Pat? Oh, the lady from the 700 Club, huh? Bye, Mrs. Pep. Okay, and how is that going with the vitamin patches, Nikki? Pork ribs are the devil. Pork ribs are the devil. Oh my gosh, of all things. Yeah, I can't eat anything on the bone, really. Jeep Girl told me yesterday that she had 4.5 chicken wings. She made dill pickle chicken wings, and she had 4.5 of them. And I love dill pickle. Y'all, nothing about pickles. I love pickles, all the things. I just cannot do meat on a bone. I cannot do it. I can't hang with it. It's something, I don't know. I think it's because it's dark meat, honestly. In my opinion, I think I can't handle dark meat. I can't handle anything like that, but like pork, like right now thinking about it makes me, I don't know what it is about that stuff. So even like I'll get a knife and just cut it off, and I think it's something to do with the bone itself. I can't handle it. You know what I mean? Like it's weird to me. That's a weird texture. It's a weird sensation. Even this thought, you know what I mean? I'm 4.5 weeks post-op for my skin removal. Yes, okay, can't wait to start exercising again. Okay, and how do you feel? What's your noodle? How does that feel? How long did you have drains for, if you did? Like, how are you feeling? I'm like, oh my gosh, you go, girl. You go, girl. Yeah, and I want to know about these patches, too. How often are you going to get blood work with them, Nikki? How often? I mean, I want to know everything. You know what I mean? Okay, you lost 16.5 days, 7 days post-op. Wow, that's great. That's amazing. Good job. No, I think people are having to leave the live and come back. Why? I don't understand why that's happening. Okay, well, this is what's... Okay, so B sign, this is what's happening in other places. So somebody I know is supposed to be trying to get to EOC, okay, in Mexico. Their flight has been canceled twice. And so they cannot get to their flight, or they can't even get to their flight to get to their surgery. So now they're leaving first thing in the morning and having their surgery tomorrow, sometime in the afternoon. So imagine just that's crazy. That's nuts. And I feel bad for this person. I feel bad that because the stress from that is crazy. But apparently, you guys, I don't know what's going on in the United States right now, but a lot of flights are getting canceled. So if anybody has any ideas what's going on, I mean, this is American Airlines we're talking here. So flights are getting canceled all the time. And So how EOC works is you fly into San Diego and they pick you up from San Diego and you drive into Mexico from there. So every flight that's going to San Diego seems to be getting canceled. And some other people on the EOC page were saying that their flights were getting canceled too. And this is like JetBlue. I can't remember the other flight companies, but another person said JetBlue flights were getting canceled too. So if anybody knows anything, let me know, because that's crazy. So far, so good, but I will get my blood drawn in about 3 weeks. So I know. Okay, let me know. Keep me posted, Nikki. I am interested in those. Just because, you know, I have a you may know. I mean no disrespect or anything. I just don't believe that those things can work as well as what people say they do. I just don't see how our body can absorb all of that, but I would love to be wrong. I would love to be absolutely wrong. I'd love to hear everything that comes from that. You know, I'd love to. Because if some of us have trouble getting our vitamins in, you know what I mean? Like we just stick a patch and forget about it. I would love to know if that works. You know what I mean? So yeah. Time to book What's Her Noodle on the podcast. We have questions. Oh, for the skin removal. Okay, so yeah, I did want to talk to somebody about skin removal. Just so happens that Kayla did have her arms done. So if she was open to talking about that, I would love, because she is open about talking about that, like on Instagram and on TikTok and all that. But I don't know if she'd be interested in talking about that in an interview, but I would love to talk to her about that, because but yeah, if I could have somebody talk to me about skin removal, that'd be excellent. I think they're working because I started the iron patch and then got. So hold on a second, Nikki. Is it an iron? Or how many patches do you have on? Is it one patch and then an iron patch? Because my doctor told me that we cannot absorb iron like taking it or through a patch. She was like, you have to do it under your tongue or through B12 shot. That was the way my doctor explained it to me. So I'm interested to know how these work. Never constipate unless I'm on iron. Yeah, I understand. I have a small infection in my belly button. The nurse came to change the dressing for me. Okay. Oh, because they had to do a cut. Oh, because I'm assuming they cut your belly button out to save your belly button. So for your new abdomen, right? Is that probably why? I don't know, Brian. I don't know why they're canceling these flights. They're saying weather. But, I mean, DFW, we had some pretty severe weather night before last, so that made sense because this person was flying into DFW and then went on to San Diego. Well, then once they canceled that flight, which was understandable because we had some pretty severe weather, they moved this person's flight from where they're from to Phoenix, and then Phoenix to San Diego, and then that flight got canceled last night, like at midnight or 11 o'clock or whatever. Well, then now this new flight is supposed to take off in the morning, I believe, and now I think it goes to Phoenix and then on to San Diego. So we're just like, how do all these flights keep getting canceled? Not enough pilots. Yeah, I was kind of hearing that too. Low staff and Delta variant. Okay, so I saw that the pilots now have said that, like with their new, because they're union, and they said that they were not going to get the COVID shot because what's happening is I guess like these like American Airlines and all these people are expressing that they want their employees to get the COVID vaccine, and the pilots are part of that. Well, the union said, we're not doing that. We're not going to do that. Because like Disney World came out and said that all of their employees must be COVID vaccinated within 60 days or they'll be terminated. Walmart came out and said that all the upper management must be vaccinated. I was talking to my neighbor about that. He works for corporate Walmart, and he was like, yes, they are telling us we must be COVID vaccinated. And a lot of people are having trouble with that, you know, but I mean, that's their own thing. You know, I'm not here to talk about that, but I'm just saying that this could be it. I mean, a lot of people are saying that, you know, to work here, you must be COVID vaccinated. Well, people may not want that, you know? So, I mean, that's their decision and that's fine. I have no whatever. I'm just saying that could definitely be an issue. That could be the issue. Do you recommend any good bariatric cookbooks? Yes, I do have one. It's kind of old though. So I think it's called, I wonder if did I give that to you, Robin? Did I give you those books, or did I talk about giving you the books? Let me go see. Hold on. I'll tell you what they are. Okay. I talked about giving them to my sister. Okay, so this one is Healthy Living Cookbooks, Recipes for Life After Weight Loss Surgery. I know my camera's backwards, but this is what it looks like. You can probably get it on Amazon. But it's, it's got some stuff in it that's pretty good. Breakfast. I would say more like brunchy type of foods. Brunch. But yeah, that's good. It's got like lavender blueberry muffins, pita pizza, fall harvest pumpkin soup, baked pears with vanilla ice cream, stuff like that. And I mean, I loved making stuff out of here. Like the fall harvest pumpkin soup. Yeah, and y'all know I love anything pumpkin. I mean, all things pumpkin. And the cool thing about this book is it tells you like the nutritional analysis, So like for 1 cup serving, it's 151 calories. Protein is 5.82 grams. So it kind of like tells you carbs, total fat, saturated fat, cholesterol, sodium, sugars, and fiber. So that's good. And then this book is Eating Well After Weight Loss Surgery. And this is kind of the old book. And I went to culinary school. And so basically I felt like I wanted to make some scallops. I felt like one day I was like, I'm going to make some scallops. I never made scallops. Those are very hard to make. For me, they are. But this book is more like if you want nicer, like if you wanted to make a nice dinner for a party or something. Celery root puree. I mean, who's going to make celery root puree, people? I mean, that's this. You're not going to make that every day. Cauliflower, mushroom, and cheddar casserole. You might make that. Turkish lamb and cherry tomatoes. That's not like something you're going to make every day for dinner. But, I mean, this is a good book for somebody who's going to have like a party, or maybe you want to, have something really nice for yourself or something like that. And this book actually has the serving guidelines, and it talks about lap band, so that's why this book's a little old. But for it talks about for bypass for weeks 1 through 4, like how to puree it. And then it talks about for bypass and then other surgeries you can have. So that's what I like too. And then it also gives you the nutritional content as well. So, I mean, seriously, come on. Chicken with fresh figs. Chicken beau jour. So, chicken beau jour. Are you freaking kidding me? I thought I was going to be like... Bobby Flay or whoever, I was like pretty sure I thought I was going to be on Hell's Kitchen, y'all. I'm not kidding. I was pretty sure that I was going to be the first bariatric Hell's Kitchen contestant. That's what I thought I was going to do. But I didn't at that point in time, I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't think that I was going to be able to withstand Chef Ramsay's the way he is, I'm a very sensitive person. I cry easily, and that's not anybody else's fault. It's just I don't know. I wouldn't know how to maintain myself. And that is very high pressure. I don't know if you've ever worked in a restaurant. It is very high pressure, and I don't know if I could do that, honestly. And at that point in time in my mental walk, I don't think I could have done that. Now, maybe. But now my skills are gone. So that's the only problem. I don't cook like I used to because I don't eat that stuff, I don't eat like that anymore. And with 2 small kids, could you imagine if I'm like, yes, for dinner we are having beef bouillon or beef burgundy, beef burgundy or Madeira glazed pork, you know what I mean? Like braised pork with apples and onions. That's not happening. My husband would be like, where is the tortilla? Or like he's gonna, normal stuff, the normal thing. But that's the books I recommend. I would hate that. Mine's here in the States, but waiting on the office to call me. Yeah, it is crazy. It is insane. But you know what? Don't wait for them to call you. You call them. That's how I am. A lot of people didn't go back to work after the lockdowns. Yeah, I know. Hi, Tilly. Sorry, I was half asleep. Yeah, I'll put it on YouTube later because it takes a couple hours for them. Because I think what they do is they TikTok watches or does something, you know, not maybe watches it, but I'm sure they force robots to watch your lives to make sure that, you know, there isn't any content or community guidelines, and then they watch for anybody that reports my lives or anything like that. And then they release it, and then I can upload it. In Colorado, we had some gas issues because there wasn't enough drivers to transport it, which is freaking hilarious because right now drivers or people are dumping oil. You know, they're being told by the government just to dump their oil because there's too much oil. I don't know, y'all. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. Oh, thank you so much, B-Sign. B-Sign. Why can't I talk today? I'm terrified of the skin removal. Don't be terrified. It's just another step. It's another step. If that's what you want, you go get it. It's just another step. It's another part of your journey. And, but I understand. I get it. But if that's what you want, you go, girl. You get it. You get it. You guys do it. Do whatever you want. If you want boobs, you go get boobs. Because I lost mine. They're gone. These babies are gone. I went from a triple D to a bee sting. Oh no. Got an infected tooth. Almost had to reschedule surgery. So far, we think it'll be okay. Yeah? Well, guess what? The drugs they give you in the hospital will definitely knock away any type of tooth infection. When I went on the day of my revision to bypass, y'all, I had sciatica. I mean, I could hardly walk. I was like humped over. I couldn't walk. I mean, I used to deal with sciatica all the time. And I remember going in there, and when I woke up from surgery, that sciatica was gone. I didn't have any feeling of nothing. I was like, woo, this is awesome. And I asked Dr. Mateen, who was my doctor, because I told him about it before the surgery. He's like, oh, yeah, we gave you a little Toradol in there. And I said, oh, thank you so much. I thank you so much, because that just gone. Gone. Yes. Okay, so you have 5. You have 5 on right now? That's what I was asking. How many are you wearing right now? And where do you put them? Yeah, they bring the skin down to make a new belly button. Oh, gosh. Oh! Hey, y'all. How's Kat? How are you doing, Kat? Y'all, Kat had her surgery last week. I called her the next day, was it? Because the first day I told her, she was like, oh yeah, just call me. And I was like, yeah, okay. And so I had messaged her later on, and I was like, hey, are you up for, you know, having a call or anything? She had surgery, and she did not respond. And I was like, yeah, I knew. And so I was like, I'll call you tomorrow. And so I called her the next day, and she looked great. She looked great. She was in good spirits. She was about to go for a walk. And, so yeah, so that's so great. New nail color. Yeah. So on my weekend, this last weekend, I went to Granbury. I kind of told y'all about that on Friday. I treated myself to new nails. I got gold and black because, you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but in the bariatric group, I changed the colors to black and gold. That is my new colors for Bariatric Babe. It's all black and gold. So even if you look on my Instagram, the hearts, where I always, when I end my post on Instagram, I always put a heart, and it was usually a red heart. Well, now you will be seeing the gold and black heart when I end my posts. So know that. So that's what that is. So I got black and gold glitter. Thank you. Yeah, I'm almost finished with 1. Woot woot, down 7 pounds. Yes. Yes, amazing. Congratulations. That's amazing, Kat. I'm so glad. Let's start a thread with the FB group for good recipe books. Yeah, please. Please, do that, Candy. Do that for me. I liked your post, where's you that posted earlier? I'm trying to remember now, because I'm like reading so many posts, y'all. I'm like trying to keep up with everybody. I'm sorry. I'm blanking right now what the post was about, what your post was about. Oh my gosh. Because on my mind right now, y'all guys, is Ellie's post about her eating disorder. Y'all, I mean, the very first time I saw Ellie in a live, I knew right away. I mean, my intuition told me right away that she had some sort of eating disorder. I messaged her right after the live. We talked about it, and she said, my boyfriend just told me he thinks I have an eating disorder too. And that is where she started on her journey. And I am so thankful to have, been a part of her journey. She's a part of my journey. She's amazing, you guys. So please keep her in your prayers. She's, struggling with some anorexia type of situation because it's hard, you guys. How do we go from being a food addict, overweight, obese, and then now we're an anorexic? You know what I mean? Because we're afraid, we're terrified of food that will make us back to where we were. And so it is a struggle. It is a struggle. Oh, you're almost done with week 1. Yes. I just read a headline that said Spirit Airlines collapse. Wow. That's crazy. Like collapse, like they can't afford to keep going. Employees told to flee airport as travelers riot. Holy moly. Okay, well, that's crazy. My brother thinks he's bariatric Gordon Ramsay. Oh my gosh. I can't deal with that. That's not happening. That's crazy about Spirit Airlines. Yeah, those recipes are really contrary to your fuel not fun philosophy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But I mean, you're eating in smaller amounts. It's just that, like, Okay, here's a recipe. Cold shrimp soup. Who the hell? And I'm sorry. I can't eat shrimp because I'm allergic. But that just does not sound appetizing to me. At all. Mussels pasilipo. Which is basically zuppa de mussels. Y'all, I'm serious. I thought it was going to be the bariatric Gordon Ramsay. That was what I was striving to be. I'm not kidding. When I went to culinary school, Hell's Kitchen was my show. I was pretty sure I was going to be on that show. Unfortunately, due to my husband's job, I don't think I could have, due to... I can't say, but you just can't. I can't be on anything that's like that, unfortunately. I don't think. For the longest time, we wanted to be on Survivor. My husband and I thought it would be funny if we were on Survivor, but we can't do that either. So, but yeah. This Thursday is my last weigh-in. Okay, Natasha. Yes, welcome. And are you excited? Getting nervous? That's awesome. I called my doctor every other day until they gave me the surgery. That's what I did. Y'all... Those people, like, I emailed. I was like, I want your email address. I want your phone number. I want your extension. I'm less like crazy lady. I will for sure. I need to change my screen name. Yes, and I will for sure. I'll need to change my screen name. Yeah, just change everything and be like, hi, this is... Make up a name. I'm just calling to check on. Gotta get back to work. Training break's over. Miss you, Shelly. Have a great day. You too, Nikki. Gotta go. Love you too. Love you too, fat girl. Thank you so much. Hi, Grandma Mimi. I still can't get over that you live in Euless. That is crazy. That's crazy. I cannot get over that. That's awesome. I have my gastric bypass next Thursday. Yes, Tilly. Okay, you can do this, girl, okay? I know that you had some anxiety about it a little bit before, but you can do this, okay? I promise you. Everybody goes to the donut. I don't want to even pretend. I call it the donut hole, where everybody's like, why did I do this? Why did I do this? But I promise it gets better, okay? I promise you it gets better. And join our Facebook group. If you're new here and you haven't joined our Facebook group, there's a link in my bio, but it's Bariatric Babes, Bros, and Badasses. So if you need some extra support, please know we are there for you. I think the most important part of this journey is learning to advocate for yourself. That's right. Nobody else is going to do it for you. That's right. I can wear them anywhere. Okay, tummy seems easiest. Wear it for 8 hours. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I guess I thought these were like days worth or something. I guess I thought you put it on and like set it and forget it. Like, that's what I thought it was. That makes more sense. Girl, yeah, I bet you were out of it. That's why I was like, when you said, yeah, just call me, I was like, Yeah, congrats. Next Monday is mine. I'm so excited. Yes. Okay, so remind me as we get closer to that, Darcy. I don't want to forget. I need to probably start getting a piece of paper and like writing this stuff down. I still have to do my nutrition class, tour the hospital, and turn it. Oh, okay, okay, good. But you're still getting closer, right? You're getting lots closer. So my surgeon says I may need another EDG to ensure it's still open. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, do it. You know, somebody was talking to me. Who was it? They had something very similar to you, Brian. It was another lady, and she was telling me, somebody messaged me, and they were telling me about that they had a fold, like similar to you, and her doctor wasn't going to see her. I hope you're not in here, but her doctor wasn't going to see her until the 8th, and I was like, oh my gosh. But I didn't really understand because I didn't see the report, obviously, and I'm not a doctor, but I was just reading what she told me, and I was just like, I hope that it's not what Brian had to go through with like the fold type of situation and making you nauseated. So her honesty was enlightening and encouraging for others. Definitely praying for her. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm talking about Ellie again. Saw the dietitian today, one step closer. Yes, Hurricane Katrina. Yes. Awesome. I'm 13 days post-op, 1 anamostis gastritic bypass and feeling great. Hold on a second. 13 days post-op, 1 anastomosis gastric bypass and feeling great. Love the support you give. Thank you so much. Where are you at, Amy May? I've never heard of anastomosis gastric bypass. What is that? I'm going to have to look that up. And how are you feeling? How far are you from San Antonio? Depends on the day of the week. Is that where you are, Kat? That's not where you are. You told me you were in another time zone. Unless you're visiting San Antonio. But I'm only about 5 hours from San Antonio, but my hometown is 4.5 hours from San Antonio. I'm sorry. My hometown is about 30 minutes from San Antonio. Thank you so much, Ella. Thank you. I love this eyeshadow too, but it makes my eyes water, unfortunately. It's something in this eyeshadow palette. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette. My doctor called it buyer's remorse. Yeah, I just call it the donut hole because, I don't know what else to call it. I mean, buyer's remorse is funny too, but, I just feel like it's like you're circling the drain and then finally you just get out of the drain and you're like, yes, it just happens. Everybody, it happens. So don't think that you're the only one. Don't sit there in the hospital crying thinking nobody does this. Yes, we all do it. We all why did we do this to ourselves? And then I'm like, why did I do this to myself twice? So, just know that I've done this twice and I had both times, it was both times what the hell did I do? But, I'm telling you, let me ask you guys a question. When you started losing weight, people will tell you, right? They'll come up to you and be like, wow, I can really tell that you've lost weight. Wow. Okay, yeah, sure. But where did you see it first? Where was it that you saw it? Because you guys, I didn't see it until 80 pounds lost. Seriously, I was like, yeah, sure. I'm still wearing my neighbor came over and said, Shelly, I have to tell you something. Will you please not wear those pants anymore? That does not look flattering on you. I was like, what do you mean they fit? And I'm pulling them all the way up to my boobs, and she's like, no, they're just not very flattering on you. And I'm like, what do you mean? They fit me fine. And they didn't. I thought they did, but they didn't. So when did you guys notice? At what point? Because there will be a point. The reason why I'm asking this is because, Tilly, for you, there will be a point when you get in that donut after that, there'll be a point where you're like, thank God I did this. I'm so glad I did this. You know what I mean? And there'll be a point, whatever it is for you. But I just wonder what everybody else's point was. And I think it was for me when the neighbor came over and said, you cannot wear those shorts anymore. And I was like, what do you mean? I thought these looked cute on me. Kelly started pre-op diet yesterday. Yes, awesome. Congratulations. Oh, I'm so glad I get to do this with you guys. I hope you know I am so glad that I get to do this with you guys every day, Monday through Friday. Every day. I'm so glad. I just love it. Have an appointment on the 16th with my surgeon and dietitian. We will discuss it then. Okay. As long as you're feeling fine right now, Brian, you're good. You're good. I think that, y'all, Brian sent me a really nice message yesterday. Brian's in a little bit of a stall, and so I encouraged him, and I sent him back a video just telling him the same thing I tell you guys all the time, you know, to be patient. Stalls will happen. And y'all, he sent me back the sweetest video talking about how this is my calling and that this is my God-given talents. And y'all, we are supposed to give our time, talent, or treasures, right? And so, like, this is my talent. I don't know what else to do. And I really genuinely want the best for all of you. And I really genuinely mean that. And so I just want you guys to know that. Like, I genuinely want you to succeed. Oh, thank you so much, Matt. Matt. I've known Matt for a long time, you guys. Thank you, Matt. You got me some roses. Oh, thank you, Grandma Mimi. Ooh, we're competing. Ooh, we're competing. Thank you so much, Matt and Grandma Mimi. Thank you so much. Let's see. Yes, I just want you guys to know that. Seriously, like, I truly mean that. I truly... thank you so much. Oh, now we got the presents coming. What? Oh, my gosh. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. You guys are awesome. But yeah, I mean, seriously, this is all I know to do. And so this is what God's told me to do, and this is what I'm doing. Oh, okay, so you're in the UK. It's a mini bypass, feeling amazing. Thank you. Yes, okay, good. Glad to hear that. Thank you, Cheyenne. Thank you so much for that. That was sweet. Thank you. Wow. Might be having a party after all, eh? We're going to be having a party here. Thank you, guys. That was SMS. No, I'm in Connecticut. That's right, but I'll be there. Okay, yeah. When you're here in September, please let me know, Kat. Like, let me know, if you could let me know now. Like, not right now in the live, but message me and tell me the dates so that I can mark it on my calendar so I can try to plan a trip down there. Because my family's all down there. So I can make a trip down there. Did you diet before your surgery? Yes, on both of them, I had to have 2. Thank you so much, Cheyenne. I had to have 2-week pre-op diet, which was all liquids. Jello, broth, Premier Protein, things like that. Same thing usually most people have to deal with. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Brian, for the sunglasses. I was ready for it. I caught them. That was awesome. I was ready for it. Thank you so much. My son graduates from Lackland, BMT on Lackland. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, if you just tell me when about you'll be down there, I can kind of try to, if I can make it work out. Yeah. Hi, Alicia. How are you? Leanie, don't even ask. You better just say good news, y'all. Incoming good news. I want to hear it. Hands and face. Oh, and feet. Oh, that's where you noticed. Okay, yes. Good. Yes, feet. Y'all, I went from a shoe size of 8.5 to a 7. It's crazy. And then my rings went from an 8 to a, 5 3/4. That's crazy. My rings are still in the shop, y'all. It has been almost 2 months since I've had my rings in the shop. Unfortunately, my jeweler's girlfriend passed away, and it really put everything behind, and so I'm not, like, upset or anything. But anyways, not one man has hit on me, and I'm just like, okay, good deal. Like, nothing. Nobody's asked me anything in videos. Nobody has said anything, so I'm like, yes, good. I just got told that this week at work, a coworker said I should retire my pants and get some new ones. Yes. Okay, look. Big pants do not do anything for your rear, okay? I promise you. Like, take a picture of yourself from behind wearing your pants, and if you do not see your butt, if your butt looks flat, it is time to get rid of those pants. Retire the pants. Retire them. Make something cool out of them. Make a purse. I don't know. Make a grocery sack. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, do something. If you just can't get rid of your pants, do something with them, or burn them, or send them to Goodwill or something. You know what I mean? Took me over 50 pounds to notice. I took weekly side-by-side photos. Yes, that is perfect. Do measurements, photos, whatever you've got to do, because I promise you, you will appreciate that more later. My cat's still talking to me. You're 5 weeks out and still struggling. Which point did this get easier for you? what are you struggling with, Cheyenne? Because that's the matter. I mean, that, if it's food or water or, dealing with the mental aspects of this, like there's so much, On your Facebook page, I saw one of the members bought a medical alert bracelet. Yes, you can do that for sure. I think that's important too. My cat's shedding. Because, okay, so this is why we need to tell people that we have sleeve or bypass or duodenal switch or whatever. Let's say Lexi comes in the wee-woo machine, the wee-woo bus, and they need to intubate us, okay? So it goes down into our throat, into our esophagus, and then where's my pouch? Right here. She needs to be aware that I have a pouch. She needs to be aware. Whoever does the intubation needs to be aware that they cannot just intubate me with they can't just do that regularly. I don't know if you use a child one. I don't know, Lexi, you let us know. But that is why it's important for people, like the first thing when I go see the doctor, I don't care who you are, the first thing I say is I have a gastric bypass. That's the first thing. I want you to mark it in my chart that I have gastric bypass. If I have to go to the emergency room, I had to go to the emergency room because I was cleaning a house and the dog jumped up and slashed my eye. I had to get stitches on my eye right here. The first thing I told that doctor was, I have a gastric bypass. Like, that's the first thing. They walk in, I'm bleeding. I've got a gastric bypass. I just want you to know. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, like, what if I pass out or something, So that's the reason why. I'm sure there's other reasons, but that's the main reason for me. On your Facebook, yes, okay. Just in case something happens, I thought it was a good idea. Yes, it is definitely a good idea. Thank you guys for all the presents today. That is amazing. Thank you so, so much. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I thought, NG tubes. That's exactly what I thought, Lexi. So, Lexi, what do they do then? Do they use like a child one or what? Today I'm down 49 pounds and cleared for surgery, submitting the insurance tomorrow. Yes. And thank you, Cheyenne, for the perfume. That's awesome. Thank you. You had DS on 12/9/2020, down 130 pounds. Once upon a weight loss. I love that. That's so cool. Congratulations. Y'all, have y'all seen the gastric sleeve couple? Have y'all seen them? They have like 22,000 followers. I think they went to EOC as well. And he asked a question this morning and I was like, oh my gosh. So I had to respond. And so I did. And then, what is the other one? Who are the other couple that's going to EOC as well? And their surgery's tomorrow too. They like freaked out when I commented on one of their videos. Oh, thank you for the core. Look at that. Oh man, I missed it. That's so awesome. Thank you, Brian. That was awesome. What the heck? That was cool. Got a little fish tank in here. But yeah, they freaked out when I commented on, what is their sleeved something? I don't remember their handle right now. They freaked out when I commented, and then I was like, what are you talking about? I don't know who you guys are. Like, what's going on? I don't understand. It was so awesome. Yes. We can totally meet up. We can meet up, Kat. Yes. Let me back up here a little bit. Yes, that is amazing. Almost 50 pounds and cleared for surgery tomorrow. Submitting to insurance. Yes, or submitting to insurance tomorrow. Yeah, that's great. What do you have to be on after surgery? Just vitamins. I didn't have to be on any other medications anymore. I never had to take my acid reflux medication ever again. Ever. Never. So yeah. But just your vitamins, really. Yeah. Unless you're on any medications, like if you're diabetic or hypertensive or whatever, any other normal medications until your doctor relieves you of those, if you ever are relieved of those. But yeah, I don't have to take anything other than vitamins. And I know we're not supposed to take ibuprofen, but Tylenol does not work for me. It never has worked for me. Like and sometimes I get really bad headaches. I'm not trying to but I'm talking like once a month I take 2 ibuprofen. I mean, we're not talking every day. So I just do the best I can. And like Tylenol does not work. If I get a bad headache, then ibuprofen it is for me. Been watching you since my pre-op. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting me, and thank you for being here. Yeah. Went from ring 11 to 7.5. Wow, that's a big change too. Yeah, I cannot wait. I mean, I'm patient with my rings because of my jeweler, I understand. But I can't wait to get those bad boys back, and I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, they're so tiny, because I remember when they seemed like this big. So, I can't wait to wear heels again. Seriously, once the swelling is down, I'll be dancing. I bet. I understand that too. That's awesome. Yes. Did y'all see my video of me and Granberry, that mirror? I mean, seriously, I'm 5'1", and they had the mirror up. Like, all I could see was this. That was like my eyebrows. Like, that's all I could see in the mirror. And I was like, for real? Like, how am I supposed to look in the mirror? And the only other mirror in the whole house was one right by the front door. So if I wanted to be able to look at like my outfit or my makeup or anything, I had to look in that mirror. It was crazy. 6-inch heels. Yep. Candy is going to be out there in her 6-inch heels. Why would I have gained weight? Why would I have gained weight? I am trying hard to lose. How much are we talking here? Shannon, how much are we talking? I mean, we're just talking a couple pounds, and that's normal. So tell me what's going on. That's lungs and G-tubes. Oh, okay. You know what I meant. Those things. Raz! Yes, hey, I'm better. Look, no nose craziness. Y'all, it took me almost a month to get over that sinus infection. Almost a month. And Raz was like, I can tell. Like, Raz knew, because he's a singer, okay? Raz knew that I was sick. He just knew. He could hear it. And so, yeah. He knew. They go into the stomach. Yes. I got a medical alert that says no NSAIDs, no sugar, and no blind, no tube. Yeah, and no blind tube, yeah. They don't go as deep and can use a scope to insert it. Okay. Yeah. My surgery is in 3 weeks as of today. Any advice? Be patient. Chill. Don't have anxiety. Pack your bags. Wear comfortable. Like, if you look at my video I made this morning, you guys, that one where the transition, it's kind of sexy. But if you watch that, that's what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about the nightgown that I'm wearing, that's what I want you to wear. Go to Walmart. Get a $5 nightgown. Wear that bad boy. Get it big. Get it an extra size big or something, you know what I mean? Because that's the nightgown I wore in the hospital. I had 2 different ones of that one. I still wear it. I don't care. And be comfortable. I mean, and then as soon as they wheeled me into my room, I asked for me to be changed. I wanted my underwear on and I wanted my gown on. To be comfortable, because I'm not comfortable without underwear on, and I'm not comfortable without my pajamas on. I didn't want to wear that gown. So advocate for yourself, whatever it is you're comfortable with in the hospital, and don't take no for an answer, because if you're not comfortable, you're not going to be able to heal. So whatever it is that your comfort level is, don't be afraid to ask for it, okay? That's my advice. She went local. He goes August 28th unless he moved it up. Yes, I saw that. Yes, that's right. That's right. That couple. Yes, August 28th. That's the couple. Yes, I mean weight gain. Hold on a second. Let me back up. Alicia, I didn't see the first part of your question. All I see is I mean weight gain. It may not have come through. Yeah, it didn't come through. Whatever your first question part to that was, Alicia. Because all I see on this side is, I mean, weight gain, star. The gastric sleeve couple's here. That's who I'm talking about, y'all. That's who I'm talking about. That's awesome. Thank you for joining. That's who I'm talking about. That's awesome. Gotta get going. All right, Tilly. Hey, Love Cow. How are you? Congrats on the Spotify podcast, by the way. So cool. Happy for you, girl. Thank you so much. It'll probably be on other things as well, other platforms as well. So we're just kind of researching that out. I'd love for it to be on Amazon. So I'm trying to figure that out, because I'm on Amazon, honestly. My husband's on Spotify and he's a producer. So whatever he says. But yes, I'm so excited. I am so excited for you guys to hear this. Camp for my surgery in Mexico on August 28th. Yes. Okay. So somebody else I know is going to EOC, and their surgery is tomorrow. So yes, that's so. You guys are going to EOC, right? I feel like I saw that. That's right. Yes, that's right. You guys are going to EOC. That's right. 13 days until surgery. Yes, Steve-O. Awesome. And how are you feeling about that? Okay, you gained 2 pounds. Okay, yeah, no. 2 pounds is fine. Okay, so that's probably lady time. It can be hormones. It can be water weight. It can be a lot of things. So let's not worry about 2 pounds. I have a thing with 5 pounds. I just have this thing. So for me, it's 3 pounds when I start getting serious. And if it's 5 pounds, then what am I eating? What's happening? Let me start my food journal. If it gets more like that, let's start writing down everything that we're drinking and we're eating. Okay, right then. And I mean, get your food journal back out, write everything down, and you will be able to see what it is. There's something that's happening that we're eating that our body is just not dealing with. Like, it may be a lot of, like, I just had that banana. There's a lot of natural sugars in that. I don't usually eat a lot of, eat a banana. But I felt like I wanted one today, And so, yeah, if we get to 5 pounds that we're gaining, then let's start writing our food journal back down again, okay? Yeah, I remember seeing her. You did so good, Gastric Sleeve Couple. I'm sorry I don't know your real names, but you did so good documenting your wife's journey. So I really hope she does that for you too. And if not, I'll do it. Yeah, that's normal. I'm hungry. I'm sorry. I understand. Get some water. Get some water. You sound great. Awesome. I could totally tell. Glad you're back. I know you could tell. I knew you could tell. And that's the thing with people that are in your business. I'm sure you could tell when somebody's ill. I think I sounded so good though. You guys are gonna be on the podcast. You guys are gonna be in for a surprise. I have been tired. Is that normal? Okay, so your iron levels might be out of whack. I don't know how far out you are, Carrie. So maybe make sure you're getting your blood work done every 3 months and they're checking your iron and your vitamin levels. Okay, that's very important. I got my blood work done about a couple weeks ago, and it was determined that my vitamin D was low, which that's funny, and my B vitamin, which is my iron was a little bit low, so we got a B12 shot. Not terribly low, but just a little bit low. So we went ahead and just did a B12 shot. Yeah, low vitamins. That's right. 4 weeks. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be tired at this point because you're not getting as much nutrients as your body is used to. So just be patient. Yes, EOC. Awesome. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind. I'm so sorry. Wife plateaued but lost another 1.5 pounds today. Yeah, no plateaus. There's no plateaus here. We do little stalls and then we get up and we keep going. We keep trucking. We don't say plateau. Because I want you guys to know that sometimes our body needs time to heal and to it's lost a lot of weight, and so our body needs time to back up and recoup and let me breathe for a minute so that I can get back to what you want me to do, which is lose weight. So just be patient during stalls, love yourself during stalls, be kind to yourself, and give yourself grace because you're at the mercy of your body. There's nothing you can do to push it through. You know what I mean? So Will and Ashley. Okay. Yes, nice to meet you guys. I'm getting the duodenal switch. Okay, good. I know a lot of people with that. I'm always low on B12 and D. I'm used to it now. Yeah, same. You get the vitamin patch. All right. Yes, stalls. Yeah. So, but honestly, Will, at this point in time, I'm not even going to call her a stall. Okay, because she's so new. She just had it not even a month ago. I'm going to tell you that I think this is just a normal phase because our stalls usually are about every other month. And so I think that she's probably just because we're not always going to be losing weight. So please know that. That's why I say to be patient with yourself because sometimes we don't lose weight. I weigh every day. Some people weigh once a week. I weigh every day just because that holds me accountable. That's my accountability. And that's just how I do it. I felt like when I had sleeve, I only weighed once a week, and I feel like I got out of control when I only weighed once a week. That's just the way how I work. I felt like I would be like, oh, I forgot to weigh. Oh, well, then I'll weigh next week. You know what I mean? Like it was too easy for me to be like, oh, well. And I found myself with food addiction doing the same thing. Oh, well, try again tomorrow. You know what I mean? And it just never would, I was so lackadaisy about it, if that's the word. Is that the right word? She had non-scale victories, which has helped her mentally. Yes, and you guys know I love non-scale victories. And if you guys are on Facebook, we'd love to have you in our Facebook group. It's Bariatric Babes, Bros, and Badasses. We'd love to have y'all if you're not already in our group. We'd love to have y'all. People forget that your staple line takes 12 weeks to fully heal. Expect little stalls. That's right, Alicia. Good call. Because when you have sleeve, they're going straight in there and like a little alligator clip. And yeah, that can be. I mean, I know you guys are in the EOC group, I'm sure, but we'd love to have you too in ours if you want. But yeah, totally expect little stalls. Well, all right, you guys, it's been an hour, and I love you guys. Always thank you, Lexi, before I forget. Thank you, Lexi, for moderating. Thank you, Jeep Girl, for being here as well. Thank you to everybody, and we are just so thankful to have you. Remember to give yourself grace through this journey. Love yourself through this journey. Be kind to yourself through this journey. This journey is so hard. Please, please, please know that I love you. I'm here for you. Thank you for all of the gifts that you guys gave me today. That is amazing. I am blown away. I'm humbled. Thank you so much. Hey, Peter, how are you? Thank you guys so much. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you tomorrow at 12:30 Central Time. Thank you, and look forward to chatting soon. Yes, sisters and brothers. Oh, thank you, Brian, for the coral again. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. That is so beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, Toby. Yes, I forgot you told me that. Peter makes it nasty. I remember now. That is so funny. Toby is my friend from the reset shop. We call it resetting in here. Community guidelines and whatnot. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for all of your amazing support. You guys have a rocking day, and we will see y'all tomorrow at 12:30 Central. And thank you for all the presents again. Y'all have a great day.